back to my channel. I am Upasana Taneja and this is lecture 10 of ordinary differential equation series. In this lecture we are going to start methods of finding integrating factor. We are going to in fact continue. In our last video also we studied two methods. Okay, so first of all I will give you a little bit introduction that what we have studied in last few videos. We are studying the topic of exact differential equation. We know that a differential equation m dx plus n dy is exact when it is exact differential of any function. Then we say that differential equation is exact. In detail I have uploaded many videos on exact differential equation, so you can watch those videos. So here we are doing method of finding integrating factor. But what is an integrating factor, that also we have studied in our last video. So see, if our differential equation is exact differential of a function, then that differential equation is exact differential equation. Okay, and secondly, what is the necessary and sufficient condition of exact differential equation? That curly m upon curly y is equal to curly n upon curly x. If they are equal, that means differential equation is exact, and if differential equation is exact, then they are equal. On both ways I have explained many examples regarding these, that if they are equal, then how that differential equation will be exact. Okay, and now we came to that if they are not equal, then we say that differential equation is not exact. Then we use a factor to make that differential equation exact, and that factor we call that integrating factor. If we multiply the equation with integrating factor, then that differential equation becomes exact, and then we can find the solution either by rearranging the equation like we did in last video, or by this method, that how do we find the solution? Treating y is equal to constant plus terms in n not containing x dy, okay, equal to c. So we have done these things in detail in our previous videos, so please watch those videos in case you want to see in detail. And from this video we will start third method. In previous two videos we studied if the differential equation is homogeneous, then if integrating factor is 1 upon mx plus ny, and if this is of that kind, f of xy y dx plus g of xy x dy equal to 0, then integrating factor is 1 upon mx minus ny. This we have studied with the help of examples. So third method is method to find integrating factor. Third method is what? If curly m upon curly y, if we will see the differential equation is not exact, then we will see can we rearrange it to solve or not. Why do we rearrange? Just to solve the differential equation we are finding integrating factor also. So if we will see, can we solve it by rearranging? If not, then we will see, is that differential equation homogeneous? Then this is integrating factor. Can we write it in this way? Then this is integrating factor. Sometimes a differential equation can be solved by 2 or 3 methods of solving integrating factor. It is not like that if you can solve one differential equation with this method, then you cannot solve with other method. It is not like that. You can solve one differential equation with 2 or 3 methods also. Okay, so integrating factors also can vary. Okay, we can have many integrating factor for only one differential equation. Okay, so next we come to third. In case those two are not satisfied, so we will check curly m by curly y minus curly n by curly x upon n. For learn, you can see that n is here, and we are differentiating with respect to x, and we require a function of x. Okay, so curly m by curly y minus curly n by curly x upon n. If it is a function of x only, it should not contain y. If it is a function of x only, then integrating factor is this, e raised to power integration fx dx. We will see this with the help of example also. And if this curly n by curly x minus curly m by curly y upon m, that means m is here, is equal to function of y, then integrating factor is this, e raised to power fy dy. It should not contain x and it should not contain y. So these two methods are also very important to solve any differential equation. Now we will see with the help of example that how do we apply these methods. Okay, so let's come to example now. So now we have this example. We need to solve this differential equation. We have xy square minus e raised to power 1 by x cube dx minus x square y dy equal to 0. First of all, we will write what is m. M is xy square e raised to power 1 by x cube and n is minus x square y. Okay, so we check curly m by curly y. This is 2xy. Okay, and this is constant, so this is 0. Now we check curly n by curly x. It is minus 2xy. As we can see that they are not equal, so this differential equation is not exact. Okay, then if this differential equation is not exact, then how will we solve this? Either by rearranging or by finding integrating factor. So we cannot rearrange this and solve. So we will see, can we find integrating factor? For finding integrating factor, we will see whether this equation is homogeneous. No, because if it is homogeneous, integrating factor is 1 upon mx plus ny. Whether we can take y common here and x common here. We can take x here, but we cannot take y here. So this can also be not the case that 1 upon mx minus ny is the integrating factor. Okay. So now we come to third case. Third case was, we will check curly m upon curly y minus curly n upon curly x. Usually we take n here, okay, or we take curly n by curly y minus curly n by curly x minus curly m by curly y. So first of all, we will find this difference only. We will see m can come here or n can come here to find the function of x only or function of y only. Okay, so find curly m by curly y minus curly n by curly x. 2xy minus 2xy, that means 4xy. We can write 4xy here. Okay, upon, what do we take here to get a function of x only or a function of y only? Okay, so n is x square y minus x square y. If I take n here, then it will be minus x square y, and this is a function of x only now. Okay, a function of minus 4 by x, a function of x only. So this was the rule, that if we will find out curly m by curly y minus curly n by curly x upon n. N is here, n is here, n is differentiated with respect to x, so we need a function of x. So this was for learning only. Okay, so if we can find the function of x, then integrating factor is e raised to power fx dx. Okay, so e raised to power minus 4 log x, e raised to power log x raised to power minus 4, that is 1 upon x raised to power 4 is the integrating factor. Now when we have integrating factor, what do? Multiply integrating factor with equation number 1. So I am rubbing this. Okay, you can note this. Multiplying equation number 1 with the integrating factor. Multiply equation 1 with 1 upon x raised to power 4. Then this differential equation will be exact differential equation. So we get xy square upon x4 minus e raised to power 1 by x cube upon x4. Okay, dx minus x square y upon x4 dy equal to 0. This is the function of x only, and we can take like this, xy, this will be xy square upon x cube minus e raised to power 1 by x cube upon x4 dx minus y upon x square dy equal to 0. Now we have m dx minus n plus n dy is equal to 0, where this is n. Now how do we solve when the differential equation is exact? So this is exact. You can check it by finding curly m by curly y and curly n by curly x. They will be equal. Now what is the solution? Solution is m dx. M dx. Okay. I am writing it separately to integrate it. M dx minus treating y as constant. Okay. Plus terms in n not containing x dy. Terms, you can write it, terms in n not containing x dy. But there is not a term not containing x. There is only one term and it contains x, so we will write 0 here equal to c. So now we need to integrate this question. Okay. So we have y square is constant, y square here. This is 1 upon x cube, that is x raised to power minus 3, and integration will be minus 2. Okay. And now we come to this part. This part is e raised to power 1 by x cube upon x4 dx is equal to c. Okay. So this is minus 1 upon 2 x square and this is y square. Now we need to solve this integration. We take it I. Now we need to solve I. I is this, e raised to power 1 by x cube upon x4 dx. Take 1 by x cube is equal to t, minus 3 by x4 will be dt. Okay. So you can find the value of 1 by x4. Now it will be e raised to power t upon 1 by x4 is dt by 3, minus 1 by 3, and this is minus 1 by 3 e raised to power t. Okay. And e raised to power t is minus 1 by 3 e raised to power 1 by x cube. Okay. So we got the integration. Now we can substitute it here. Minus, this will be plus 1 by 3 e raised to power 1 by x3 equal to c. So this is the required solution. So how do we solve this? We have seen this. Whenever we have a differential equation, we will first check whether it is exact or not. If it is not exact, we will make it exact by multiplying it with integrating factor. And here are the rules of finding integrating factor. So we come to next example with next rule. Okay. So we need to solve this example now. We don't know whether this equation is exact or not. First of all, we will check and then we will find integrating factor if it is not exact. Okay. So here m is xy square minus x square and curly m by curly y is 2xy. It will be 0. Okay. Now n is 3x square y square plus x square y minus 2x cube plus y square, and curly n by curly x is 6xy square 2xy minus 6x square. Okay. And this will be 0. And we can clearly see that these are not equal. So differential equation is not exact. Okay. So now question comes, then if differential equation is not exact, how will we make it exact? By multiplying it with integrating factor. And we need to find integrating factor here. Okay. So first of all, we will see whether it is homogeneous. No, because when it is homogeneous, integrating factor is 1 upon mx plus ny. I say this, repeat this again and again so that you can memorize it. Okay. So now if we can take y common here and x common here, then integrating factor is 1 upon mx minus ny. Or third case, if these two are not the cases, then we will find curly m by curly y minus curly n by curly x. Okay, so we will see if it is a, we will divide it by m or n to make it a function of x or y only. Whatever we get, it should be a function of x or y. That depends on whether we take m here or n here. Okay, so first of all I am taking curly n by curly x minus curly m by curly y upon m. Okay, what is curly n by curly x? 6xy square plus 2xy minus 6x square minus curly m by curly y is minus 2xy. Okay, now this is 6xy square minus 6x square. We can clearly see that this is xy square minus x square, xy square minus x square. So we are taking m here. If we would not have taken this, okay, so what we will see? We will see that this is xy square minus x square and this resembles with m, so we will take m here. Okay, but as we are doing example of this case, so I know that this is the example, so I took this in first only. Okay, so here we have, this is 6 common, and then we can cancel out the terms. So we got 6 only, and we can consider it as a function of y, because in this case when we have this term we should get a function of y. Okay, then we can say that if integrating factor is e raised to power 6 dy, that is e raised to power 6y. Now what do? We multiply integrating factor with the equation, given equation, to make it exact. Okay, so I will rub this now. Now we will multiply integrating factor with equation number 1 to make it exact. Xy square minus x square e raised to power 6y dx plus this minus 2x cube plus y square e raised to power 6y dy equal to 0. Now you can check that this differential equation is exact. Okay, because we have multiplied it with integrating factor. You can check it also by finding curly m by curly y and curly n by curly x. Okay, so now we have this. Okay, we need to solve this. How will we solve this? What is the solution of exact differential equation? This m dx, y is constant, plus terms in n not containing x dy is equal to c. This is the solution. So now we will take m dx, xy square dx minus x square dx, you can take like this. Okay, and e raised to power 6y we can take here because y is constant. Okay, plus terms in n not containing x. Do we have a term that doesn't contain x? This has x, this has x, this has x, but this term does not have x. So we will take y square e raised to power 6y dy equal to c. Now we need to solve this. E raised to power 6y, y square is constant. Here we will integrate this term first. Okay, y square is constant and integration of x, this is x square by 2 minus integration of x square is x cube by 3. We got this now. Now we need to solve this term. So I take it as I. Okay, and we solve I here. I is equal to integration y square e raised to power 6y dy. Now first term, how do we integrate the product? First term e raised to power 6y upon 6, integration of second, minus integration differentiation of first, integration of second. Okay, this is y square e raised to power 6y by 6 minus 1 by 3. 1 by 3. Okay, this is here. Now we have y into e raised to power 6y. First term, integration of second term, minus integration, differentiation of first, integration of second. Okay, dy. So this we have y square e raised to power 6y upon 6 minus y e raised to power 6y upon 18 plus 1 upon 18 integration of e raised to power 6y is e raised to power 6y upon 6. 18 6s are 108. So we have 108 here. So this is the answer of y, and we can write it here. Y square by 6 e raised to power 6y minus y upon 18 e raised to power 6y plus 1 upon 108 e raised to power 6y. We can take common and then we can write it, and this is the is equal to C. This is the solution of this differential equation, which was very simple, provided you know that how to find integrating factor. This is very simple because solution is same in every case whenever you have exact differential equation. So you need to do practice for differential equation. Okay, so now we come to last method of finding integrating factor. Okay, so come to that now. So whenever we have a differential equation of this kind, this is the fifth method of finding integrating factor. Okay, 4 methods we have already discussed. So this is the fifth method, that if we have differential equation of this kind, x raised to power a, y raised to power b, and this my dx plus nx dy plus x raised to power c, y raised to power d, and this py dx plus qx dy equal to 0. Then in that case, where all these are constants a, b, m, n, c, d, p, q, okay, then in that case integrating factor is x raised to power h, y raised to power k, where it h and k satisfies these equations. Okay, a plus h plus 1 upon m is equal to, we solve these two equations because we know the value of a, m, b, n, c, p, d, q, whatever equation will be given, and we solve this equation and find the value of h and k, and this h and k will give us integrating factor. This we will see with the help of example, that how do we solve these type of question whenever we have these type of questions. So let's come to that now. We have this example. We need to solve this differential equation, x into this plus 8y4 into this, and as we can clearly see that this is the type of differential equation, this x raised to power a, y raised to power b, and this. We have studied this case that if we have differential equation of this type, then integrating factor is x raised to power h, y raised to power k, where how will we find h and k? We will see that now. Okay, so we have this, we treated this, we take it as this when we have this type of differential equation. Okay, now if this is integrating factor, and you know that multiplying integrating factor with differential equation makes it exact. So now multiplying if is equal to x raised to power s, h raised to power y raised to power k by 1. So multiply, we get, now from 1 we can take m dx plus n dy. Okay, we have 3xy dx plus 2x square dy plus 8y5 dx plus 3x 24. 8 3s are 24xy4 dy equal to 0. Okay, so now we have this, we can write it as this 3xy plus 8y5 dx plus 2x square plus 24xy4 dy equal to 0. Now multiply it with x raised to power h, y raised to power k. Okay, to make it exact, what we will get? We will get 3 x raised to power h plus 1, y raised to power k plus 1 plus 8 x raised to power h, y raised to power k plus 5 dx plus 2 x raised to power h plus 2, y raised to power k plus 24 x raised to power h plus 1, y raised to power k plus 4 equal to 0 dy. Okay, equal to 0. Now we have m and we have n, and this differential equation is exact. So whenever this we have exact differential equation, we can write, I will rub this now, h plus 1 k plus 1. Okay. So as equation number 2 is exact, as equation 2 is exact differential equation, this implies curly m by curly y is equal to curly n by curly x. What is curly m by curly y? Now find curly m by curly y. We will find it. So it will be 3k plus 1 x raised to power h plus 1 y raised to power k, plus, differentiate this now, 8 k plus 5 x raised to power h y raised to power k plus 4 is equal to curly n by curly x. Now differentiate it with respect to x. 2 h plus 2 x raised to power h y raised to power h plus 1. Okay, 1 power less y raised to power k, plus we have 24 into h plus 1 x raised to power h y raised to power k plus 4. Okay, so now we have differentiated and we can see that we have x raised to power h plus 1 y raised to power k here and here also, and this x raised to power h y raised to power k plus 4 and here also. Okay, so what we will do now, we will compare them, comparing their coefficients. Comparing the coefficient of this, we get 3k plus 3 is equal to 2h plus 4, and comparing the coefficient of x raised to power k h y raised to power k plus 4, we get 8k plus 40 is equal to 24h plus 24. Now we will solve these two equations. 3k minus 2h is equal to 1, and this is k minus 3h is equal to minus 2, and multiply with 3, we get 3k minus 9h is equal to minus 6, and this was 3k minus 2h is equal to 1, minus plus minus, and this we get minus 7h is equal to minus 7, h is equal to 1. When h is equal to 1, you will put here, you will get k equal to 1. So we got h and k as 1. So integrating factor is, therefore integrating factor is x raised to power h y raised to power k, that is xy. So if integrating factor is xy, now we will write a differential equation again to solve it. Now when in equation number 2 you will put 1 in the place of h and k, then you will get this equation which is exact because we have multiplied it with integrating factor. So now we have this equation, and how do we solve it? What is the solution? Is m dx plus terms in n not containing x dy is equal to c. So here what is m? M is 3x square, y is constant, plus 8x y raised to power 6 dx, plus we do not have any term here that does not contain x, so 0 dy is equal to c. Now y is constant here, so y square 3 and x cube by 3. Okay, integration of x square plus 8y 6 x square by 2 is equal to c. So we get 3, so cancel 3, and this is we got 4. So this is the required differential equation. So it was not that tough. You need practice for solving differential equation problems. Okay, so if you have any doubt, please ask me in comment section, and if you are liking, then please subscribe to my channel and share my videos and keep watching. Thank you so much.